Hello, Nature Together friends. I'm back. It's Monday and I have all new stories this week for you. Before I start today's story, I want to say hi to Elijah and Otis. Hi boys, I hope you are doing well. Today's story is called Daylight, Starlight, Wildlife by Wendell. He wrote the words and drew the pictures. And the reason I picked this book is the days have been getting longer. I don't know about you, but I've been noticing that the sun has been staying out a little bit later and my kids have been playing outside a little bit later. And with that, we've been seeing and hearing different animals because we're out later. So I wanted to read this story so we can compare daytime animals with nighttime animals. Okay? So, Daylight, Starlight, Wildlife by Wendell. It says, "The sun shines on earth, bringing light and warmth of day. Do you know these daylight visitors?" Do you recognize any on this page? The earth spins away from the sun, bringing the darkness and cool of night. Do you know these starlight visitors? By day, sharp-eyed, red-tailed hawk soars high in the sky and scans the earth for food. I see these guys everywhere around here. In the stillness of the night, wide-eyed barn owl silently swoops through the sky. At dawn, fluffy cottontail rabbit and her kits hop into the field and hold still till all is safe. At night, pink-nosed possum plods through the field and forages for food with her family on her back. Bright tiger swallowtail butterfly floats and flutters in the summer sunshine. Named for the moon, Luminous Moth only comes out at night. Graceful white-tailed deer finds her fawn hiding in the flower-filled field. On a frigid night, crafty red fox carefully listens, then crouches and quickly pounces. Chubby mother woodchuck and her cubs waddle out to munch in the meadow. Fearless mother skunk leads her litter through the field to find a midnight snack. Speedy gray squirrel scurries all day in search of acorns to store for winter. Flying squirrel glides gracefully from tree to tree through the starlit night. Brightly colored box turtle shuffles through the tall grass, searching for slugs, snails, and strawberries. Warty toad will stick out his sticky tongue to slurp down a nighttime meal of moths. Striped chipmunk perches on a pumpkin to fill his cheeks with goodies from the garden. Sprightly deer mouse scampers down a log and finds a firefly. As the sun rises, stealthy bobcat and her kitten scope out the summer landscape. On a cold winter's night, clever Coyote howls beneath the stars to call his pack. Colorful red cardinal welcomes the sunrise with a sweet song. As night falls, the song of the brown-eyed barred owl fills the forest. Woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. As our world turns from night to day, critters big and small come and go. While you're resting, are raccoons racing by the cover of night? Who knows what the light of morning will bring? Look and listen, what wonderful wildlife is visiting you. And then it talks about all the animals that were in this book. And that's the end. I have another story that I want to read to you. It kind of goes along with our theme. We read about daytime and nighttime animals, and now we're going to read about all nighttime animals. And this book has sounds on each page. So this book is all about animals in different habitats and what animals come out at night in those habitats. We don't always get to see the animals that come out at night because what are we doing? We're sleeping, right? We are awake during the day and we sleep at night. Do you know the science word for animals that are awake during the day and come out at night? It's called diurnal. And do you know the science word for the animals that come out at night and sleep during the day? That's called nocturnal. So right now we're going to read about nocturnal animals. All right? Nighttime by Maurice Pledger. A dusk creeps over the shadowy woodland. A lone owl swoops through the still sky on silent wings. It spies a mouse scurrying below. In a flash, the owl plummets to the ground and seizes its victim with its deadly talons. For a moment, its echoing hoot fills the night air, and then silence. And this talks about the woodland at nighttime. All is peaceful in the dusty scrubland. The air hums with the steady sound of cicadas. Suddenly there is a rush of flapping wings, and the sky fills with a cloud of bats pouring out into the night. They dart and circle swiftly, hunting the moths that flutter on the warm breeze. On a moonlit night, a ghostly howl of wolves echoes through the desolate valleys of the Rocky Mountains. A timid deer pricks up its ears, then springs away to hide among the shadowy crags. In the dark undergrowth, a tiny mouse pauses, tense, twitching its nose to sniff the cool night air, alert to every danger. The warbling calls of bullfrogs linger in the murky marshland air. Deadly nighttime hunters wait silently, preparing to strike. Splash! An alligator flings itself from the water, seizing a bullfrog in one quick snap before disappearing beneath the cloudy water. As the ripples disperse, the swamp's surface becomes still once more. The first shafts of sunlight slant through the dense trees at dawn. The jungle creatures slowly emerge into the morning. The silence is shattered by the mighty roar of a stealthy tiger returning from her hunt, followed by the piercing cry of a peacock. A new day in the jungle has begun. And it talks about the jungle habitat. And then that's the end. So we learned a little bit about what animals come out during the day and what animals come out during the night. So I thought maybe you could take a walk in your neighborhood and note all the animals you see during the day. It could be birds, it could be squirrels, it could be dogs. You know, just take a walk and see what you hear and see with your eyes. And then maybe if you can, take an evening walk with your grown-up and note, do you see more animals than the day or do you see less animals? Also, if you'd like, I have a little worksheet you can do. This is going to be in my comment box below. So I made this. These are most of the animals from the Daylight Starlight book. And you can print this off and then cut them out. And after you cut them out, I cut all mine out, you can pick one and put glue on the back, and you're going to put it either on the diurnal page. Do you remember animals who are diurnal, do they come out during the day or night? And this is a clue. They come out during the day. And nocturnal animals come out at night. So I have a Luna moth, so I would put glue on it and I would put it in my nighttime animals. So you could do that with all of them. Do you remember where, let's see, let me pick one more. Do you remember where the red-tailed hawk goes? I have a video of a red-tailed hawk that I actually want to show you quick. He comes out during the daytime, so I would stick him there. And we have a red-tailed hawk that soars over our house often. We often see him when we're riding our bikes. And I want to show you that clip right now real quick. So next time you're out, maybe you can look for a red-tailed hawk. What did you think of that? Maybe if you go for a walk in your neighborhood during the day and look for daytime animals, you'll see a red-tailed hawk too. All right, we read 2 stories today and I showed you our activity that you can print off, and we've come to the end. But I will be back again tomorrow with another story. And if you would like me to say hello to you, I'll give a shout out. Comment below or email me, or some of you have my phone number. You can always text me too, okay? I love hearing from all of you. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends.